Having been inspired by Tabernouche Interplanetary's Corvette to Cynabal Bootstrap challenge, I figured I'd try to do something similar from Corvette to Gila with my freshly rolled, currently alpha character. I've only logged in to start up a skill queue and identify a first system to travel to. I'm gonna attempt the belt rats, maybe some anoms, and my goals. I'm gonna go drones instead of guns. Hopefully, makes it less annoying to switch between ships, stuff like that. But we will see. I did also crash a ship, grab the second civilian railgun. Might as well start out by attempting these. I have no clue which type is more difficult. This doesn't seem like the easiest, just judging by this warpin. Optimal is what, 7? This seems like it's probably not what I want to be trying, but one way to find out. This does not seem like it's going to go in our favor. Too many rats at once, for sure. We'll see what the hideaway looks like. This looks a lot more doable, yeah. That said, I'm starting at relatively low shield. Looks like railguns to me. Seems like it would have been trivial if I didn't start at low shields, but these were blaster maybe. Yeah, these are blasters. Keep these at range. These are all railguns. That's probably bad news. I probably need to warp out here. Yeah, let's stock up. Could have been shooting there, but yeah. Stock up and repair. After watching the other series, definitely seems like this initial hurdle is like a bit of a bottleneck, or like it keeps you a little bit. Hopefully we just find a drone or two, as this ship is bonused for it. And the first skill I put in queue for this character was drones too, so that I could use 2 of them, since it has a 10 capacity. So actually I never checked the bandwidth, but I assume it has 10 bandwidth. Yeah, so really need to make that a priority, getting drones. These were the railgun ones, so I think getting close into orbit is probably best. Oh, these are armor wrappers as well. Not ideal, but oh, I wasn't shooting. That's pretty awful. somewhat feels like I should be able to kill this last one, to be honest. We get it in close. That's an extra Navy issue competing for the site. Interesting. Oh, left us to it. Yeah. This should be fine. It looks like it should be fine, unless we get another wave or a rare spawn or some bullshit. Oh. What is that sound, though? Is this? You've played for 120 minutes. Okay, I guess I left the character logged in, but how do I silence this? I don't want to claim the reward. That's incredibly annoying. So, do I just need to claim this? This just goes into my queue, which I can choose not to. Okay, so this just automatically forces me to do this. Surely there's a way to... I don't want to have this money, because this is definitely not part of the challenge. So I don't know how to get rid of that. Oh, well, I'll just send it to some random, but
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
those pop-ups need to not be a thing. Figure it out. Just send some random. Surely there's somebody called Luke will get. Yeah, Luke, you're getting 500,000 this. Congratulations. Yeah. Wherever you are. Okay. So, we're repairing again. And I guess might as well dump this. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to do a couple of these sites, maybe. Or it was pretty obvious from watching the challenge that the belt rats definitely had better loot, but I am unsure whether or not the security status 1 will spawn belt rats. Okay, no, they don't. Apparently, according to Google, or Eve University Wiki, rather. So, we're not going to be doing that. Okay. And the hideaways are gone. It's only burrows. So actually, I have no reason to stay here. Should go to this system first. Check out the belts here, I think. So unless we're getting drones as drops,
Docking permission requested.
well, the blueprints for the drones are actually kind of expensive. They are 300k, so they don't really make a ton of sense as a first purchase, I think. Probably need to get some sort of wrap module or buffer tank first. Wave goodbye to the home station and I know it's ship type, but I feel like it's fitting for this kind of challenge. The frigate bonus is going to also affect the drone damage quite heavily. The 20% bonus per level, so definitely outscales the guns, and I think the same is true for the Tristan. I don't think the Tristan even has gun bonuses. But I think overall, focusing more on just being able to tank up the ship without needing to focus as much on damage modules and producing ammo or gathering ammo is going to be beneficial in the long run. This alone is 3.1 million, and I'm going to need, definitely need to pick up some stuff along the way before I reach those goals. Yeah. Drone cluster, right? And there's nobody local, so at least the belts will be unmolested. Whether or not we can kill whatever we find there is another matter. Also haven't injected any of the skill points, which might be an idea just to get the damage up a bit. My damage currently is a whopping 7.4 DPS. Let's see. So these are blasters and these are blasters as well. Okay. So we'll just keep at range. I think I'm correctly identifying those weapon systems at least. Let's not fly directly at them. That was a suboptimal piloting, but sure. Still not hitting me, so it's going okay, I guess. Considering they're doing no damage, I'll just swing back and pick that up. Save some time. Let them over shoot. There is a stark difference between the belt rats and the ones in the not that the metal scraps are really what I'm after, but still, this is 2 for 2, and the other side dropped like almost nothing. Starlight's Fighters Club. Yeah. Serpentis Spy. This was a railgun thing, right? From the... Is it? I think it was called Spy, the one in the site. Anyway, we're going with the... working on that theory. Yeah, that's a railgun. Massive ticks. Massive high sec ticks. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I think we might... oh, there's no station in system. Interesting. Oh. Let's see what else is here. But this is definitely big money for us right here. Missing books, you say? Light drone operations. Oh, right. I just did drones. I didn't do light drones. So that's awkward. Light drone operation. This costs me 97,000. We are not quite halfway there, but okay. At least we have a new goal to add in. I didn't even realize you didn't start with that skill. That's interesting. But this is huge. This is a definite upgrade. We have room for 2 of those. This is a kinetic damage drone, correct? Yes. So I don't remember the resistance profile on these rats. Need to check it out next time I see one. Next system is also 0.7. Well, that's 3. Should be fine. They're all blaster rats, if I remember the names correctly. 2 initiates and a... Yeah. All blasters. They go significantly faster than me, so let's not make the same mistake again. Okay, they're slowing down. He's just slowing down. Well, since they're on top of me, might as well just go loot. Okay, he came back in range. Okay. I don't know how fast these respawn. I'm gonna warp to the first belt. Maybe first 2 belts, see if there's anything there. Otherwise, we're moving on to the next system. Whole lot of metal scraps going on right now. That was what? 500 titanium. Okay. I mean, if it saves us mining time, I'm all for it. But yeah, these blaster frigates are not really doing very much. It's the railgun ones that are problematic. Okay, nothing here. Check one more belt, and then we're out of here. Don't have any clue about these drone clusters, but like, not gonna drop any modules at least, so not really interested. Yeah, so we are out of here. People have been running missions in here, clearly. It's a significantly more busy system, but I guess it's because of these home fronts. Don't think anyone's ratting the belts, but I would be surprised. Oh yeah, it's cheaper to buy the skills on market instead of injecting them, of course. Maybe it's doable from... still 75k. Okay, well, we're ways off. Another railgun mob. Rat, rather. Did find ammo, so if we find a gun, we can use it. Pretty big on the drone, though. Much rather find another one of those. Metalheads, these Serpentis, clearly. Oh, we're not going to be doing any home fronts in a solo Corvette, that's for sure. The reason we chose this system here is because it has a lot of belts. Like, I mean, it's 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 belts, and it's a 0.6 system. So hopefully it like can support a little bit of farming. Is that? No. I don't think, no, it's not. I can't remember what the faction ones are called for this. But isn't it, I think it's maybe Shadow Serpentis. That's Blaster 1. So it will keep range at 5k if we can. Oh. We orbit at 5k. I do like this ship model though. Get that angular velocity down a bit. And he really slowed down. Here he comes again. And he really is rapping quite hard, isn't he? I mean, we have so much more HP than him. I think maybe just approaching is actually just so that he doesn't go out of range and fully wrap again. Looks like we're tracking him okay, even though his angular velocity is super high. Does feel like the tankiest one by quite a bit so far. Honor brawling with 9k bounty rats. Oh, okay. We'll take a micro drive. Okay, it's decent time to wrap up, I guess. Can I use this? I can. Okay, we'll take it. 63k, not quite there for the drone skill. It's definitely our first purchase, though.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
6 jumps minimum. We are doing micro things. Okay, time to see whether or not we can... Oh, I forgot to repair. It's awkward. Granted, I should probably dock in the next system and drop off the drone anyway. We'll have to see whether or not 0.6 is too difficult for the civilian guns. How much are shuttle blueprints? 50k doesn't seem worth it, even though this warps annoyingly, and we'll be fetching blueprints. Maybe I'll feel differently once I've killed a few more dozen ships. Oh, that's a lot of belts. It's only one station though. I believe Den is just gonna look these up. Combat sites for the Serpentis. So Den is
Docking permission requested. Docking request
number
accepted.
7 on the list, I think. Tier, like the bottom of tier 4. So we're definitely not doing those. Sardaukar. Got a little Dune fan in the system. I have no idea whether or not we're just gonna warp into destroyers on security status 6 systems, but I have a feeling we're about to find out. Need to change this. Stormbringer doing missions in system, seems.
Warp drive active.
All of these have the structures now. Okay. These are the railguns, right? I met it. Dual prop, okay, sure. Forgot to take the other one off, but it doesn't really matter. This was what? Yeah, railguns. So we'll orbit at 500. Maybe this one. Approaching faster. Oh, he's doing the dance in Stormbringer. Honestly, I feel like I would lose more ISK by going 7 or 6 jumps to get the skill book, rather than just pay an extra 30k to inject it here and continue ratting with this many belts. So I feel like I'll probably just inject it like that. That was my phone. Apologies. Man, this guy is like bait tanking me with his Ansel or something. Like, jeez, that's a lot of reps. Not sure why I lost lock there, but must have done something. Okay, I think we have this one in the bag. Let's see what the spies are cooking with. We'll take it. So we have something to melt down for oxygen and stuff, but I think we might want to hold on to that in case we ever need to mine, so that we don't have to buy a BPO or use civilian ones. And repair. This was what? Just belt number 1, right? So that's 12k ISK in the bag already, which puts it at the required ISK to go buy it at the vendor or from the NPC. But if we're gonna just straight inject it, we're gonna need what was it, 93, 97.5. Yep.
Docking permission requested.
Okay.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Neither meteor showers nor solar flares nor incursion blind stays transstellar couriers from rapid jumps through their appointed route.
Well,
Drive active.
belt 1, resounding success. Belt 2, what do you got for us? Was somewhat surprised that this name was available, I have to say. But then again, is this really the game where people do solo self-found runs? I mean, perhaps not. Oh wait, I was in the second belt. Oh. Okay. Moving on.
Warp drive active.
Moving on. Seems like a drug lab, to be honest. Antibiotics, sure, dude.
Warp drive active.
The drone is how much extra DPS? So it's 9 DPS, so it's more DPS than my double gun, two guns. So double civilians. Oh. Agent and spy. You know the spy is a railgun. The agent is a railgun as well. We will... Agent is 7k bounty, yeah. It's Once we get under his guns, I think we're gonna be fine. Just need to kill one of them right away. Okay, that bumped me pretty hard. Okay, I think we get him now for free. Yeah. We're doing way more damage. Now he's missing. Would definitely like a small armor wrapper or something similar. I mean, these are armor tanked, so I guess they can drop the armor modules. Well, that's a blaster, huh? Even though he was using railguns. I mean, that's for sure gonna be a huge damage increase. That's guaranteed. So we can just micro warp drive in and slap some dudes. Yep. And we got some more antimatter charges. Okay, I'm gonna go repair. I'm fairly certain this one blaster is gonna be more damage than the two guns. So 7.4 versus 16. Yeah, okay. So one blaster is gonna be way better. And then we can still keep the other civilian gun on for an additional 3 DPS. Okay, things are looking up for self-found. The intrepid adventurer.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
My apartment right there. I'd show it to you, but they removed walking in stations, so I mean, I'm homeless. So it took all the antimatter charges, so we might as well put more in. Range on this is what, like 700? Yeah, so we're gonna be tight orbiting with a civilian Gatling gun, but I mean, it's like a fraction of our damage at this point. So, oh no, abort. And abort again, I guess. Well, whatever. It's just metal. If we lose it, we lost the gun, which is a much bigger impact. I think we were in belt 2 here, so we're gonna move on to 3. I forget what this called. It's called Violator. We have the system all to ourselves. Even with home fronts in it. Bit odd. Okay. Thought those were popular with like small scale multi-boxers. like
Warp drive active.
3, 4, or 5 accounts or whatever. But yeah, probably not all equally profitable. Wait, this is the one where you scan the haulers, I think. I think so. You have to like cargo scan haulers, see whether or not they have contraband, web them down and stuff. Never done it, but apparently people farmed the hell out of these at the start. These belts are a bit more empty than I'd like.
Warp drive active.
I guess we're warping.
Warp drive active.
I feel like the time it takes me to kill rats, going to repair, and then warping through all of these belts, I feel like okay. Alt in a sort of self-found challenge. Only using this is probably some really nice guy that was gonna give me some stuff, but if he does, I'll just have to send it right back. I feel like this is a bit more, how do you say, a blunt object, just approach and blast, but still somehow managed to mess it up a bit by overshooting. I'm definitely playing this poorly. My blaster isn't, oh wow, hit him for 125. I should have been micro-warp driving the entire time and not paying attention to this other guy. I think I might still be able to pull it off if I just get right into his face here. Wow, I'm making a lot of mistakes. I think I should definitely dock and repair because I messed that up completely.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
Oh, actually, that's huge. A lot of extra buffer right there. Okay, we're just gonna ram them. Go all in with the micro warp drive. I should use longer range ammo. I'm like having issues with staying on them. It feels like. When that blaster connects, it does big damage though. Wait, wow, I stopped my ship? Okay. Oops. Oh, that's another drone. Huge. Man, I keep misclicking. Doing too many. Oh, too many. Doing two things at once is too much for my brain, I guess. We'll check out one more belt. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna get my buffer. And if I can fit it, that is. Yep. So get this extra buffer of HP so I'm not as like fragile. And save my second. Ooh, never mind. I can actually get my light drones in. I think we're about to really speed it up a bit. This is 5% damage per level, and this is a lot of our damage, so level 3 is fine for this. And we'll also finish this and
Docking permission requested.
probably level 3 as well.
Request accepted. Skill tree.
And then we just got a huge amount
Skill tree.
of extra damage all at once on top of a bunch of extra armor.
Insufficient power.
Oh, well, I mean, we're using too many modules. Anyway.
Insufficient power.
Wow, really? What about now? Yeah, okay. But we kind of need the micro warp drive for the blaster. We could try doing this.
Insufficient power.
Okay, what about... Okay, this is for sure our best setup then. Drone. Dump this. Plutonium is reduced 37, 50. But, I mean, we're getting in their face anyway. Okay, so this is now our setup. Our DPS is insanely much higher. And we have a lot more HP. Okay, actually can't remember which belt it was. I think it was this one. So we'll go here.
Warp drive active.
Okay, our little starter ship is actually pumping some damage right now. I mean, this is quite significant upgrade. We don't have drone interfacing, which would be even more damage, but I think the skill might cost a bit. Yeah, it's like 1 million. I think I could probably just start kiting everything now with drone damage. Oops. Kinda seems like it. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're back to the high-sec equivalent of Vexor farming or Ishtar spinning or whatever. This guy seems to be rapping a lot. If he's not dead to this yet, I mean, those drones are doing pretty good damage considering how little I was doing with my... Oh, right, they've been swapping targets. Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll just swoop in for some loot already, I think. We, won't lose too much shield from this guy, I think. That's okay. Backup plates. And they're both crystalline. I think that's the highest meta version. No, it definitely isn't. Rolled is... Oh, wait. This is 250. This is... 250. I guess it's just fitting difference. There's another den here. Oh, I should not have activated that. Okay. I mean, drones doing drone things. I mean, this feels pretty strong already. Okay.
Warp drive active.
On to the next one, I guess. Nope.
Warp drive active.
So many random pop-ups and bullshit going on in the game room. Just not gonna claim these from here. And this keeps pinging me. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Warp drive active.
I mean, I feel like we gained insane amounts of power really, really quickly by finding some drones. Being able to inject the skills, so much so that I feel like going to like a 0.4, since I'm risking so little, seems like it's almost already doable. I don't think I'd be able to kill any cruisers, but maybe destroyers.
Warp drive active.
And higher bounty frigates. I can now use what? Navy frigates. Yeah. I wonder if this is the best use of my training time right now, to be honest.
Warp drive.
I'll be in frigates for a while, and I think that the Bristol has a large damage bonus per level. 10%. Okay. Not as much as I thought, but this is 5. It's 1 day. This is 3 days for 10.
Warp drive.
Might as well train these because I think I'll be able to put rails on the Kristen as well. And I'll definitely need to train this because you need this at level 5 to use 5 drones, which the Tristan can. Oh, 10k bounty. It's the highest one so far, right? That's rails. I mean, this thing is just getting dunked on. Well, I say that and then I lose range, but... Yep, we take those. We take those every day of the week. Even if he has nothing of value.
Warp drive active.
This probably reprocesses okay, right? Yeah, that's That's pretty good. Not quite a hick module like he was getting on the Bootstrap Cynabal run, which, I mean, those modules seem pretty nuts material-wise for high-sec props. But I'm sure, like, some, if you get some of the, what are they called? Newts here, I'm sure you probably get quite a bit of materials from that as well. I think these are really consistently dropping something at least. Actually rather have lower DPS, higher range ammo, just so that I can hit them with my... Like, I constantly overshoot the rats. Whole lot of metal scraps up in this bitch. More dens. Yeah. So we're scrapping. Just the last bust. We start over. Man, these two drones dropping, this was an absolute game changer, I think. I keep forgetting to check the resistance profile on the rats. Also, like, getting micro warp drive, buffer, weapon, 2 drones. I mean, this is like, couldn't really have gone any better, I think. I still have what? I only used 30 or 23k skill points. You know, might as well boost something that's gonna increase my damage, but I don't really feel like I need to. And if I get like blocked on some indie stuff, I really don't want to have to spend time training it. Yeah, lead charges seem like they're gonna be a lot better for me. That's what range? That's okay, I mean, it's 50% more range, but still 3.5k is gonna let me hit a lot more consistently, I think. And we're getting backup drones already, that's nice. I'm all in on drones, I think. It seems like such a powerful platform. Getting money. Getting money back pretty quick now that we can just slap stuff with our drones.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Not a lot of action. But as long as I've been, I mean, okay, like I told this guy,
Active.
my original character is quite old. I mean, I think this is like a month after the game launched or something. But I have definitely not been playing playing consistently all this time. So, I mean, just this here is almost 10 years, and this is like my own one-player corp that I put my character in when I stopped playing. So that was almost a 10-year gap. But I mean, despite having been around in the game for a long time, I never really knew like spawn timers or triggers or really anything about belt rats. It's not really what I've been doing in the game. So not really sure how all this works other than just work between belts and check if there's something alive, really. Which seems to be working at the moment anyway. Much rather have rail guns, I think, but honestly, don't think it matters a whole lot. I think the drones are doing pretty much everything here. Okay, well, maybe not everything. Second blaster. Don't think we'll have the fitting for that, but nice to have. And okay. We'll take it.
Warp drive active.
Be a blaster ganker before you know it. Buffer tanked, blaster fit. Oh, that's a disruptor, not a scram. Never mind. This is going pretty smoothly, I have to say. Getting this was pretty big. Okay. Pretty big spawn. I think these do some damage. feel like I'm hovering way more in the lead range, so I think this is actually much better ammo for me right now. I think the Gila is pretty far off, and I'm not sure we'll ever make a Vexor. But we'll definitely stay with the drone boats, I think. Thorium, like that. That's reduced range, but not quite as much. Ooh, web. Drones have been missing a bit. Hideaway might be doable now. We'll check out a hideaway actually.
Warp drive active.
Feeling frisky with my buffer. Let me see. My fifth. Yeah, we don't really have power grid for anything. 3 power. We need, like, we have maybe room for a web. Yeah, we do. So that's probably not a bad call. Put a slap on a web so we can stay on them with the blasters. Seems like a good idea. I'm pretty sure if I got a faction spawn here like he got in one of his early sites, the drones could kill it while or like hide it with the micro drive at this point. I mean, look at how fast this dies. Jeez. More? Okay, sure.
To give
We
the
take those.
drone requires you to have an active target.
I mean, we don't even need to be moving here, I think. We can just... Well, actually, that's probably not smart.
To give the commands to a drone requires you to have an active target.
Feels very much under control. Oh my god, we actually got one? Are you serious? That's insane, actually. Well, now we'll see whether or not I was just talking shit. No, he's dropping rapid. Okay, well, I mean, we'll take those, I guess. What is this? EM coding? Well, I guess at least we have action ammo. That's significant. Do NPCs buy tags, or is it just turn in for rep? I don't even know. This seems... I don't even... No, these are player orders, I think. I can't believe we got one. That's crazy. Well, we got a faction module. I mean... And that's one MW, so we can actually fit that. Okay, I mean, we're gonna go to the station and fit our first faction module. And And our web. We can fit both. That's actually nuts. If that was an explosive coding, that would have been borderline like cheating, to be honest, but we'll take EM. I mean, that was pretty nuts. I mean, yeah, I did not really expect to get faction spawn there, but I mean, at least we proved the point that this little Corvette is doing... Wait, we got an escalation as well. I didn't even notice that at the time. I thought it was the pop-up for the rat. Wait, do we go do an escalation? Is that actually... like... I mean, there's like no way we don't, right? We have to do this, right? Okay. Well, we don't have any way to repair, so is there stations? There are stations. It's gonna take a while, I think, but I feel like it would be a huge, like, pussy move not to do it. We have a spare blaster, we have one spare drone, we have a spare armor plate. I mean, we essentially have a second ship here. Ready to go. Sure, it's just one drone, but oh, I keep forgetting. I'm just gonna Google it to see shadow. So that is resistance profile. Okay, so if this is better damage, they do. Wait. Serpentis, where is it? They are weak to kinetic and thermal. I'm doing EM and kinetic here, right? Is it EM? Yeah. Okay, so we'll drop the EM drone, we'll take this one, and we're gonna go do an escalation. That's kind of crazy to me, actually. I have no idea how much ammo we're gonna need, but I feel like 1,000 faction ammo, and then just using the drones more is probably fine. My range is what? My range is 4K with a tungsten. I mean, this is going considerably better than... Oh, I should set my home station here in case I get dumped in Losak. I have no idea what this escalation is. I should probably look this up, right? It's Serpentis Narcotic Warehouse. There's no cloning facility, is there? Change home station. Current station. Yes, please. Okay, so it's gonna be, according to this, just an absolute shit ton of frigates. This looks like it's gonna be a lot of jumping in and out. So this might not be super... Yeah, so it's probably not very smart to go do this, but there is no way I'm not. And also I should have repaired my armor, but we can do that there, I guess. Can't believe we got an escalation and a faction rat on the... Or it wasn't the first, it was the second one we did. We did one in the high sec system.
Warp drive active.
What's the timer on this? I mean, yeah, okay, I'll be able to do this tomorrow as well if I have to quit. Okay. I mean, all these dailies really trivialize a challenge like this. I wish there was like a way to opt out of them. I mean, sure, there's probably not a huge amount of people that want to do that, but should be like a tick box to just turn that stuff off. Forlorn hideaway.
Warp drive active.
I kind of wish I'd gotten into a frigate before I got this escalation so that I could go in there with 5 drones and then just kite with a micro drive. I think there's gonna be a lot of rats. According to this
Warp drive active.
according to this wiki, Eve Uni wiki, there is 15 frigates in the first room alone, which you can, sure, you can bypass it, but I think it's not in my best interest to like try to rush through anything here. One of my favorite looking ships.
Warp drive active.
They really don't like me. Stabilize rift. Don't even know what that is. Oh, it's another home front. I think I'm gonna just orbit at like 40 kilometers on the gate and try to use drones to kill stuff. If that's a thing. Supply traffic management apparently drops stuff in the first room. I mean, I'm fully prepared to not be able to do this. Would kind of suck to lose one of the drone, or like only have one drone if I die. But such is life, I guess. EM coding, yeah, sure did. Pretty funny. Okay, well, we're about to see whether or not we get the smart bond here. That would instantly shut down the party. Okay, no smart bombs.
Warp drive active.
Yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right, well, I guess we're doing a 3 out of 10 escalation on our Corvette. Few hours, if that. I mean, total play time is as long as this recording, which is currently at 1 hour and 40 minutes. So, sure. Guess we're doing it. It's 3 out of 10 escalation. Supposedly starts with 15 frigates. I mean, if I can kill them with drones while kiting, that's already good money, more than I was making in belts. We'll see.